The internet is on fire right now. A Russian tourist has sexually exploited Ghanaian women, filmed them without their consent, and is selling access to these videos for profit. $5 a month, $12 a month. That's the price he's put on these women's dignity. My heart sank when I saw portions of these videos circulating online. If you think this couldn't happen to you, think again. I am Dr. Alice, and this is The Afterthought with Dr. Alice. What I am about to share with you is complex. This isn't just about one man and one country. This is about sexual exploitation, about how whiteness operates in Africa, about digital safety in 2026, and about how we hold people accountable or fail to hold them accountable. Part of this conversation is going to be uncomfortable, but we need to have these conversations. We need these moments to hold the mirror to our faces. So let's dive in. Here is what we know so far. A Russian man came to Ghana as a tourist. While in Ghana, he encountered Ghanaian women. He posted videos of what appear to be harmless interactions on TikTok.
My name is Vyacheslav. I'm from Russia.
Oh, nice to meet you.
How old are you?
29.
29. Wow, you look
Innocent
you look
enough, right?
18.
But these videos were a bait. He used those TikTok videos to drive people to his private Telegram group. And there, behind the paywall of $5 to $12 a month, he posted explicit content of his sexual encounters with these women, these Ghanaian women. These women are mothers, sisters, friends, loved ones, human beings with feelings. And now their intimate interaction, their intimate moment are being sold online. He since left Ghana. He says he wouldn't recommend Ghana to the other men like him, but he would recommend Kenya.
Single? Are you single? Or
Yeah, I'm single.
do you have
No, I'm
husband?
single. Boyfriend broke my heart.
Kenya, he's already planning his next move. But here is what makes this even more disturbing. This is not new for him. This man has been doing this for 15 years. He has written a book teaching other men how to do exactly what he does. This is his business model. This is his trade. This is how he makes content, how he makes money. And he never tells these women what he is really doing. He's not alone in this. There is an entire network of men doing this across Africa. Let me be clear about something here. Sex trafficking is defined as modern-day slavery, and human trafficking involving the recruitment, transportation, or exploitation of people for commercial sex through force, fraud, or coercion. What this man did is fraud. He manipulated these women. He filmed them without informed consent, without them knowing the videos would be sold commercially. He exploited their intimate moment for commercial gain. This is sex trafficking. This is a crime. And he's not just targeting anyone. He is specifically targeting African women. He is moving from country to country, doing the same thing. Ghana, Kenya, Whiteness. Remember, this happened in South Africa too. If you have forgotten, let me remind you. African casting. They disguised themselves as a modeling agency and sexually exploited South African women. Different perpetrators, same pattern. This man used his glasses to hide the cameras. He edited the footage. He chose how to portray these women. They had no control over their own narrative. To address this, African countries need a united front. This is not Ghana's problem alone. This is our continent facing systematic exploitation. Now, I need to say something that's going to make some people uncomfortable, but it needs to be said. Africans have a problem with how we view whiteness, and this is a direct consequence of colonization. Every single day on social media, I see Africans comparing themselves to white people. White people do it better. White people are smarter. White people are more civilized. I see African men say white women make better partners. I see African women say white men make better providers, better husbands.
Reasons why you should marry a white man. Trust me, I am saying this tested and trusted. I have over 7 cousins that are married to a white man. I have 7 friends that are currently married to a white man. Make sure you are holding your paper and pencil and writing this.
This is not random. This is conditioning. This is socialization linked to white supremacy, patriarchy, colonization, capitalism, and imperialist. We need to learn our history. We need to understand what colonization and slavery did to how we see ourselves, how we see each other. Here is another truth some people don't want to hear. Patriarchy is not race specific. The exploitation of women is not race specific. A white man can exploit you just like any other man. A white man isn't going to save you. Actually, in some cases, the colonial power dynamics makes it easier for white men to exploit African women because we have been conditioned to see them as superior, as saviors, as more desirable than our own. This man knew that. He used that. He weaponized the colonial mentality that lives in each one of us. The colonial mentality that still lives in our minds. Until you and I confront this, until you and I decolonize our minds, we will remain vulnerable. We need to address something that has been happening in the comments, in the group chats, and all over social media. People are calling these women cheap. People are calling them unintelligent. People are saying they should have known better. And that breaks my heart. We all should have known better. We've all had our I should have known better moments. But we need to stop this. We need to stop it right now. Let me break this down for you. Whether a woman chooses to sleep with a man an hour after meeting him or a year after meeting him is a moral issue. It's about personal values, but it is not a crime. What this man did, that's a crime. That is the crime. These women, they didn't commit any crime. Their personal values and their morals could be different from your morals, but they didn't commit any crime. These women didn't commit a crime. The man did. The Russian man did. These women are not on trial. He is. These women didn't deserve this. Nobody deserves this. When you call these women cheap, you are not holding anyone accountable. You are objectifying women. You are putting a price tag on a woman's worth. You are perpetrating the very system that allowed this exploitation to happen in the first place. This is how patriarchy shows up. That even when we are trying to hold people accountable, we may be still perpetrating the systems that allow this to happen. The accountability needs to go to the man who committed fraud, who trafficked these women's images, who built a business on exploitation, not the women who trusted someone. Now, whether you agree with the choices of these women or not, it is a moral and a personal values issue. Again, here's the reality that I want each of us to know. Anyone can be manipulated. You can. I can. We can all fall prey to exploitation. It might not be this exact same kind of exploitation, but exploitation comes in so many forms. These women deserve compassion, not our judgment, because we all can be vulnerable. I want to talk about something that affects every single person watching this video. Digital safety. Technology is here to stay. And technology keeps advancing every day. Gone are the days when people carry bulky cameras to film you. You may see the camera that they are using. However, times have changed. Times have changed so much. There are cameras hidden in pens, in glasses, in watches, in phone chargers, in smoke detectors, tiny devices you would never notice. And this means we all need to be aware. We could all fall prey. I can. You can. And I'm not just talking about strangers. No. I am talking about even if you are in love, even if you are married. Listen to this. The person you marry is not always going to be the same person you divorce. The person you fell in love with is not always going to be the same person you break up with. On Ghana's side of social media, I see it all the time. People sharing videos of their sexual encounters with their partners after a breakup. Naked pictures of exes. Friends sharing private audio recordings when friendship ends. We Ghanaians are doing this to each other every day. And people are getting away with it because we don't have strong enough policies and law. We don't take digital privacy seriously enough. So here is what I need you to understand. Number one, Never assume you are not being recorded. Intimate situations, pay attention always to your surrounding. 2, have explicit conversation about consent and privacy. Will you film this? Will this content, where will this content go? Who will see this content? 3, know that once something is digital, you lose control of it forever. It's gone forever. 4, advocate for stronger digital policies in our countries. Not just Ghana, the whole of Africa. We need a stronger digital policy. This isn't about being paranoid. This is about being informed and protected in the world we actually live in. This is about being aware of the state of our world now. If you are watching this video and you are one of those women affected by this situation or any situation like this, I need you to hear me and hear me very well. Take a moment away from social media. Take a breath. This is not the end of your story. This is a chapter that's gonna pass. And you can rewrite the narrative. But right now, you need to take care of yourself first. Your mental health matters. Your emotional well-being matters. And you matter as well. Life will not be the same without you here in it. You are not alone. You are not supporting yourself alone. And you are not defined by this moment. And this moment isn't going to define you because it is not the end of your story. For the rest of us, let us talk about what we can do next. We need action on 3 levels. 1, raise awareness. Share this information. Talk about it with your friends, your family, your co-workers, your community. If you are a content creator with a platform, talk about it. Digital safety, sexual exploitation, human trafficking. Not the videos though. Never share those videos again. But share the conversation about exploitation, about digital safety, about our laws. Make some noise. Use your platform. Make sure people know that this is happening all over Africa. And it is not okay. It is not okay under any circumstances. Number 2, change personal behavior. This starts with each one of us. It starts with me. It starts with you. Stop blaming victim. Stop slut shaming. Stop acting like women deserve exploitation because they make bad choices. Stop. Protect your own digital safety and help others protect theirs. If you are a man watching this, if you are an African man watching this, check yourself, check your friends. Call out exploitative behavior when you see it. Do not participate in these Telegram groups. Do not support this kind of content. And if you are a woman, share digital safety information with other women. Be your sister's keeper. This is not the time for you to sit on your high horse and point fingers. have conversations about consent and privacy, build communities of protection, decolonize your mind. Question, why do you think whiteness equals superiority? Read our history. Understand that systems make us vulnerable. 3, advocate for policy change. We need stronger laws across African countries that specifically addresses digital sexual exploitation, revenge porn, and non-consensual sharing of intimate moments. Sex trafficking through digital means. Cross-border exploitation. Contact your MPs, your ministers. Join advocacy groups, organizations, support groups doing this work. Put pressure on our government to take these things seriously. We need a Pan-African approach to this. Ghana cannot solve this alone. Kenya cannot solve this alone. South Africa cannot solve this alone. We need coordination. We need extradition treaties. We need enforcement. We need protection. We need to protect our people, especially the most vulnerable in our community. And to law enforcement, to prosecutors, to policymakers watching this. These crimes are happening in your backyard, in your jurisdiction. What are you going to do about it? What are you going to do about it? For me, this has been a heavy conversation. I know. But also I know it is the kind of conversation that we need to have. When I saw these videos, I put myself in these women's shoes. These are women like me. These are mothers, sisters, friends. They are humans. They are dealing with this emotionally, psychologically, and spiritually. Some people have attempted and completed suicide over situations like this. So we all have a choice. We can scroll past this. We can forget about this next week. Or we can decide as Africans that enough is enough. We can decide that African women deserve better, that we all deserve better. We can decide to build the systems, the law, the culture that protects each and every one of us. I am Dr. Alice, and this is The Afterthought with Dr. Alice. Thank you for watching, for listening, and I hope for taking action. And now, in the comments, I want to hear from you. But I also need this to be a very respectful space. So, here is what I am asking from you. What is one action you are going to take after watching this video? Let us hold each other accountable. Let us support each other. Let us create change together. Let us be each other's keeper. Until next time, take care of yourself. And if you can, take care of another person too.